If you are a struggling trader or a beginner trader and you are struggling to become profitable in the market or looking for the best system to make you profitable, this video is for you, because in this video I'm going to do a trade breakdown on German 30 in my Hola Prime challenge account. I'm going to show you 3 key things you need to be doing in order to replicate this kind of outcome every single time. So without wasting time, let's dive into the video. So first thing first, I need to show you proof of the trade. So if you go to my Hola Prime account here, you are going to see this trade history here. I wish you could see this. In case you can't see this, I'm going to put a screenshot somewhere here or here for you to look at and see the proof of the trade. And it moved 1,924 pips, or in indices we call it a point, 192.4 points. So it's a very simple trade. So let's look at how was I able to take this trade. To achieve this, I have to do the trade breakdown on my charting platform. But before I continue, just in case you don't know what Hola Prime is a proprietary firm that gives the opportunity to traders to show their skill and get paid doing so. Let me quickly show you why I chose Hola Prime. The reason why I chose Hola Prime, if you go to their website, the link is in the description. If you want to join them, they are good. I recommend them. The reason why I love Hola Prime is if you go to their website, the link is in the description. Click the link there. It will take you to this place. You're going to see Kat here is a professional basketballer, and then this is their USP. #1 pro firm in the US. We pay our traders in 1 hour. This is a bold claim, and we are on the journey to make sure this is true. Okay, don't forget about that. Now, if you scroll down, you can see, one of the reasons why I love Hola Prime is that they are first to process payout within 1 hour, and then this daily transparency report, so that I want to be sure that whatever price I took a trade in is the price they're going to report, okay, which was exactly what happened. And then they have one-on-one mentorship for newbie. If you are struggling, you want mentorship, you can contact them. And these are payouts, those who got payout within 1 hour. We are on the journey to that. And then if you scroll down, the reason why I chose them over any other pro firm is the fact that they've taken steps to get regulation. Now, I understand it may not be in a very strong jurisdiction like EU, but this is something most other pro firms don't do. So this is a +1 for me, and I love that so much about them. So all you need to do when you get here, you simply click on buy challenge, and then immediately you'll be taken to a place where you fill your form and then purchase the challenge. Or better still, you can join the Discord where you get to know more about Hola Prime before you make that decision. So let me go and show you the trade breakdown in the trading platform. So this is the trading platform here. So the first thing you need to do as a trader, if you are trading currency pair, gold, indices like the German 30 in this case, or German 40, depending, they are the same thing, is for you to do what is called a top-down analysis. A top-down analysis is simply understanding different time frame directional bias, so that you have a clearer picture of where the market is heading to. And all you need to do later on is to frame a setup to capitalize on that move. So what I did here was that when I came to the monthly, I saw that the market was extremely bullish. Any form of retracement wasn't that powerful. You can see the red candle, they're not too strong. And then all I'm seeing here is a bunch of consolidated candles, and I realized that price wants to go higher. So I concluded that the monthly is bullish. Once you are done with the monthly, you go to your weekly. These are the multi-time frame: monthly, weekly, and daily. Those are the 3 time frames I use for my directional bias when it comes to top-down analysis, from monthly to daily. Why am I doing that? I'm doing that to know the overall direction of the market, so that I know that I'll position myself to start looking for trade setups and capitalizing on the trades as time reveals itself. So in the weekly, what I realized was that price rejected this reversal opening price. So reversal opening price is simply my way of support and resistance, or demand and supply. I use the reversal opening price to understand the level of support or level of demand where price is reacting from. I look at the reaction. Okay, so as you can see here, price came in multiple times to react from here and then push higher. This is a sign that the market wants to go even higher. Then from there, I know that the monthly is bullish, the weekly is bullish. So the next step is to go and conclude the top analysis by looking at the daily time frame. So from the daily time frame, as you can see, I was monitoring this level here. Okay, I wanted a situation whereby price will close above that level. Once price closes above that level, it tells me that the market is ready to push. Now, why am I waiting for that? Because if you look at this, from this level to this place, you can see a bunch of indecision in the market. We are kind of consolidating within the box right here. All right, so all I need to do is to wait for price to break that consolidation. The moment price broke that, I started looking for the number 2 thing I was looking for. Remember, the first one is directional bias through multi-time frame analysis. Now the number 2 key is you looking for a trade setup. A trade setup is what you need to see before you pull the trigger. And based on the strategy you use, there are different ways traders look for trade setup. For me, it's very simple. I want to see a close above this level, and that is my trade setup. All right, and immediately market close above that level, I've gotten my trade setup. All I need to do is to plan my entry. So that leads us to number 3, which is your entry. Entry is simply, what am I looking at to take the trade? Now in this case, if you look at, this is the area here. The moment price closed above this, went back to this place. Now from the, I want to see a red candle. Okay, a red candle is simply a retracement within that time frame. So when this first candle broke, I waited. The next candle came up bullish, I waited. The next one came out bullish, I waited, and then they were testing the resistance. So the next candle was a bearish candle. So on this bearish candle, once it closes, I took my entry. All right, I have different ways of entering the market. So this is one of them. I simply take the trade at the close of the red candle. Very important, because this was a profit account. I needed to put in a stop loss. So all I did was to place the stop loss way down below this level here. So this was where my stop loss was, few area below this, and again I was just monitoring the stop loss. Now one thing, the way I trade, some of you will say this level is too big. Yes, but not me. There are certain areas when if I see that the red candle closes below them, I'm going to close it manually without it coming to my stop loss. I find a way to minimize my risk. Okay, what am I looking at? If any of the red candle closes below these lines and this one, I see at the end of the day the market came down and closes below, I'm going to stop the trade there and take the loss. As you can see, when I entered there on the Hola Prime account, price came all the way down, and these were areas where I took another trade in my own personal account. Okay, I didn't want to overexpose my risk in Hola Prime. This is very important when you're trading with profit. You need to understand their risk parameter. All right, so but I was monitoring this. If the market closed even 1 pip below this line here, I'm going to take my loss and allow the market to do its thing. There are always room for next entry. But as we have it, price came down and then push up higher, and when we have a close here. So my next target was simply to take off the profit once we trade above this level. So as you can see, the price went even further, and then currently this is where the price is. So if you have any question on the way I trade, or you want to join my community, you can use the link in the description there. I have a newsletter where you can get daily nugget, or let me say trading tips from me from time to time, and then you can decide to join my mentorship and learn the way I do trade. All right, so you don't need to waste time. Whatever opinion you have, put it in the comment section. I'm going to answer your question, and I'll do my best to make sure that you have a good understanding of what I just shown to you. So on that note, I'll see you in the next video.